how happy I am to be out here talking to you. The way it all happened is pretty unbelievable. Being late for an appointment and having meeting Kylie. Our mom started talking about mutual people we know, including Steve Manley, who my dad happened to be having breakfast with that morning. And they talked about me joining you for the Steve Stefani Dance Marathon. Call it fate or divine intervention, but I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm here today to share my story with you. I was 14 years old and when I was diagnosed with brain cancer. Some of you might be in this room might be 14 years old at this point, and the rest of you were at some point. What was supposed to be the time of my life turned into something very different. I was a straight-A student and a talented runner. And just like that, my life was turned upside down. Within hours, I was in brain surgery, and within days, I was on chemotherapy. I could talk to you about radiation, hair thinning, and feeding tubes. I could talk to you about the hundreds of needles that have been poked into my arms, or how sick and thin I became. I could run through a list of long-term side effects that I struggle with, such as no short-term memory. But I will not.
Love you though.
Those things don't define me. They are not who I am. I will, however, talk to you about who I have become over the past 5 years of battling an inoperable brain tumor. I was in the hopes that you can learn something and grow from my battle. And by raising funds and awareness for cancer, you will never have to battle it yourself. As I told you earlier, I was a talented runner. I ran cross country since first grade and was on my school's track team, running my fastest mile at 5 minutes and 54 seconds.
Woo!
Then I got cancer. And I guess like most of us, we take our capabilities for granted. I never in a million years thought the last race I ran would be my last race. For a bit anyway, I plan on getting back out there really soon. My point is, please be grateful for your talents and use them. Be proud of yourself for them. If you're a runner like me, dig deep and push yourself every single time. Go a little further. Run it for me. Any basketball or lacrosse players out there? Take the shot. I'm sure there are dancers or musicians in the crowd. Practice your craft and enjoy it every single time that you can. No matter what your talents are, use them and have fun. Kids who have cancer like me would give anything to be using theirs right now. Second, there's a quote I like. Be kind to everyone, for everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. You may look at me and see a typical 19-year-old. I don't look sick. I'm not bald, not in a hospital gown or a wheelchair. But now you know I'm fighting an inoperable brain tumor, with short-term memory struggles so significant I can't remember what I ate for breakfast today. So just be kind, always. It can actually be that easy. Next, since we were little, we have been dreaming about what life is going to be like when we grow up. It's a question we've been asked over and over again. When we were kids, we're going to be a princess or a superhero, professional athlete, or a doctor. We all have this great plan. Then, life happens. For me, obviously, it happened in the form of brain cancer. But it doesn't have to be something that drastic. I picture myself in college and becoming a special education teacher. But look at me now. I'm in front of you, and I'm here in front of hundreds of people who are listening to what I have to say. How cool is that?
No.
Oh yeah, and I'm beating cancer.
Yeah, Lil!
I have realized that taking a different path than what you intend for yourself is okay. Whether chosen or forced upon you, a new road is a chance to learn so much about ourselves. On this path, we might learn our other strengths and gifts we never knew we possessed. So embrace them and be flexible to go it alone sometimes. When we are not all meant to walk on the same road. Sometimes veering off course gives us an opportunity to discover a beautiful destination that we may have never uncovered otherwise. Thank you, Springfield High School, for inviting me in and for respectfully listening to my story, and for raising funds for cancer and hopefully learning a little bit of something from my journey that might change or improve your life.